Thank you, Mr. Chair and members of the committee for allowing me to testify today on the topic of green schools and the recent creation of the Congressional Green Schools Caucus. I'm here today on behalf of two of my co-chairs, Congressman McCall of Texas and Matheson of Utah, and over 25 members of the caucus. Our vision is for this caucus to educate its members and Congress at large on the many benefits of the green schools and to work to impact the role the federal government has in green school construction and renovation. Across the country, the green schools movement is growing, and our nation's students, parents, and teachers are demanding change. This is not surprising when one considers that 20% of America goes to school every day. That is 55 million students and more than 6 million faculty and staff. Too many of our nation's schools are falling into disrepair and potentially dangerous for both students and faculty. I remember visiting a couple schools in my district where there were holes in the ceiling, water damage on the walls, and mold around the windows. Green schools create a healthy environment that is conducive to learning while saving energy, resources, and money. Let me repeat this important point. When done correctly, green schools provide a healthy environment and save money. Green schools have plenty of natural light, high-quality acoustics, and air that is safe to breathe. According to Capital E's Greening American Schools, which I would like to include in the record, green schools save money on average $100,000 a year. In school terms, that's enough to hire 2 new teachers, buy 200 new computers, or purchase 5,000 new textbooks. Greening all our schools would reduce CO2 emissions by 33.2 million metric tons while saving school and universities $30 billion in energy costs over 10 years. Greening schools teaches the next generation about sustainability and climate change through their school experience. An example of this are schools that have installed green roofs that serve as a filter for stormwater runoff while providing a natural habitat for birds and butterflies and an interactive learning environment for students. They also dramatically improve the health and productivity of students and teachers by reducing the incidence of asthma, colds, and flu among children while improving student learning and performance by a documented 7 to 18%, according to the 1999 Hirschong-Mahone study. I recently had a chance to visit Bush Elementary School in Salem, Oregon, which has incorporated many green building design features. The school is designed so its gym, cafeteria, and stage can be closed off from the rest of the school building when the space is being used for community events, conserving both electricity and heat. The school also uses only no VOC paint and carpet to protect indoor air quality. The green building marketplace is expected to be worth $60 billion by 2010, according to the McGraw-Hill 2007 Green Building Smart Market Report on Education, which I would also like to include for the record. This study predicts that green schools will make up more than 27% of the commercial green building market. It is clear to me this issue is so important, it deserves a dedicated group in Congress to promote and facilitate the adoption of green schools across this country. One of the challenges to green school growth is bringing other experts from many disciplines together to give us a fuller picture about its overall benefit compared to conventional construction. With green schools popping up throughout the country, we now have the opportunity to quantify the benefits of green schools as it relates to improved test scores, increased teacher retention, decreased student absenteeism, and decreased incidence of environmental illness like allergies and asthma. While research has been conducted, there is a gap in federally supported research on the direct benefits for students. That is why I, along with Congressman Matheson and McCall, introduced an amendment to the Energy Independence and Security Act, authorizing a study by EPA of how sustainable buildings features affect student performance K through 12. We established the Green School Caucus to continue this vital work. Through briefings and school tours, we can learn firsthand what it means to go green and how these practices improve our students' health and performance while saving money for local government. I invite every member of this panel to join us on this educational venture and to work with us to find appropriate ways for the federal government to support decisions by our local school administrators, parents, teachers, and elected officials to green American schools. And thank you very much for allowing me to testify, and I think I have to run to vote, so thank you.